All right, guys, breaking and still developing terrible news out of Washington, D.C. today. Two National Guard soldiers have been shot. Both are in critical condition. The suspect is in custody. He was also shot. We have a post from President Donald Trump who weighed in on this, saying the animal that shot the two National Guardsmen, with both being critically wounded and now in two separate hospitals, is also severely wounded. But regardless, we'll pay a very steep price. God bless our great National Guard and all of our military and law enforcement. These are truly great people. I, as President of the United States, and everyone associated with the office of the presidency, am with you. We have, graphic photo of one of the National Guard troops laying on the floor, on the ground, being assisted to by members of the Secret Service. There is video that we have of someone being loaded into an ambulance to be flown to a hospital. I don't know if that is now. Initial reports were saying two National Guard members were shot and one civilian. I don't know if the civilian they're talking about is the shooter. So we either have 3 or 4 people shot here. But we know, here's the picture of the alleged shooter being loaded into an ambulance. Judge for it where you may. We are going to know everything about this guy very soon. This is a tragic, tragic incident. We are praying, I am praying for the National Guard soldiers who were shot in this incident. Again, the left and the media have painted a target on these backs. They just recently, the other day, were saying it's unconstitutional. It's illegal to have the National Guard there. They have put a bullseye on the back of ICE agents. They put a bullseye on the back of these National Guard troops who are there doing their job to keep American citizens safe. And now today, unfortunately, we have got a tragic event. Again, we don't have all of the information yet. This is all developing. I'm trying to get as much to you here as possible. I'm sure you're going to see your feeds all blowing up with this story. Again, what we know right now is that 2 National Guard soldiers were shot. Both are in critical condition. We pray that they will make a full recovery. We also know that the suspect was shot and also taken to an ambulance. President Trump says he was severely wounded. Washington, D.C. is pretty much on a lockdown right now. The White House is on a lockdown, and more is going to be developed about this story. But again, you have got Democrats who are just constantly putting a bullseye on the back of all of these people, telling you that they're the enemy. And they are fired up. They're protesting. We've seen the attacks on ICE agents go up 1,000%. So I'm trying to read some of this stuff as it continues to come in. It's going to keep developing here, but they got to stop with this rhetoric against our troops, against our agents. They are doing their job to try to keep the American people safe, and the Democrats and the media have continued to put a target on their back, and this is the result. We saw ICE agents getting shot in Texas not that long ago. This now, we don't know about this individual yet, but we will learn about him soon, and we'll find out what the motive was. But we have got to protect our troops and keep them safe here, and we have got to have something in the media to get these people to stop condemning them, to stop putting a bullseye on their back. I mean, walking through Washington, D.C., you feel far safer with the National Guard there than you did prior to them coming in. I know it just because I take the train down to Washington, D.C., and I walk from Union Station to the White House, and I do it quite a few times. And it is nasty. There's 2 spots that I always pass through where I'm like, okay, got to be on my guard here because you got a bunch of derelicts that are hanging around here, and it's a terrible neighborhood. Since the National Guard has come in, there's not a problem in the world walking down from Washington Station to the White House. It's 10 times safer. And as Trump says, people now feel free to go out at night. They can go out to restaurants. And we shouldn't have to live in fear as American citizens. And that is how we are living in these Democrat-run cities, in fear. We are seeing the same thing all over again. And now you have somebody who has shot and critically wounded 2 National Guard soldiers. So we continue to pray for them. More about this story is going to continue to develop. President Trump, as I said, has weighed in, and we're going to hope that there's going to be a recovery here. But when you have Democrats calling the National Guard Nazis, they call them the SS, this is what you're going to see, folks. You're going to see a response and a reaction like this. And, you even have now, you have these seditious six that are out there telling the military to defy orders from the President of the United States. We are facing a dangerous, dangerous point in this country as when you start seeing in our nation's capital 2 National Guard soldiers being shot. We got a problem here, America. We have got a problem. And they have got to tone down with their bullshit rhetoric here, calling our soldiers the enemy. Okay? And we are going to face a boiling point here very soon. We pray for these soldiers, and I pray for some of these people in the media and these Democrats to realize what they are doing is making the situation 1,000 times worse. You're radicalizing these people to go against our ICE agents, against our National Guard troops. So sick and tired of the same nonsense with these people. And again, praying for the families of these National Guard. I know they're probably hearing it, and they're seeing it all over Twitter. It's going to be blowing up everywhere now, and we're going to find out more about this shooter, who he is, what his motive was, what he's connected to, and so much more. So stay safe out there. I'm going to bring you more as soon as I got it. I'm sure we're going to have a full-scale idea about what exactly happened by tonight, and I'll come back at you with a report. Stay alert, stay aware, and stay praying out there.
You're listening to the Alec Show. The future is